Morning. Oh my gosh, it's Monday. Yeah, good stretch, Amy. Good stretching, mate. Monday motivation. Just put this on my personal Twitter. I just stubbed my toe. Lovely. Hello, Boston. So the snow has finally gone. We made a snowman over the weekend. I got a bit crazy with CO2 on Saturday, as you'll see in a video that goes up this week, or you would have hopefully already seen it by now. And in other news, everyone was absolutely loving the hacks video that Mrs. B and I put up. Everyone says relationship goals and all that stuff. Maybe you guys that watch the vlogs here can see that we're just normal. Now you can't see it too much. Oh no, it shows up much better on the camera. There's a little ring there. We had a very, very minor leak. As you can see, most of the snow's gone now, apart from the bit of the snowman that we made left over. But on the roof last night, yesterday, I had to climb out of that window and all along here and sweep off all the snow that was on here because it was putting so much weight on. Somehow it was finding its way in here. There's a couple of other smaller patches as well, but nothing too crazy. Of course, the other scary thing is that we might be moving house next Friday. We might be getting the keys next Friday. We're not sure if the snow's disrupted any of that and it's getting pushed back, but as far as we know, as it stands, that's happening. Mrs. B and I spent some time this weekend looking at kitchens, researching ideas and stuff. We kind of still really like this scheme, but there's so many like cool things and trends out there these days that like we're mulling over having like a rounded end with like rounded units and stuff. I don't know, we'll see. Just occurred to me that because we're going to be living quite close to the park where I walk my dogs quite a lot recently, I thought I'd better walk somewhere else. Like this is the other walk quite near our house, but it's a teeny bit further away from the other house. I might still make it around this way, but I can see myself being at the park a lot more, so I figured maybe for the next week or two that I might walk this way instead. But it's still a little bit of snow about, sort of holding out. We had a nice little snowball fight at the weekend with the kids, and I think they're kind of like, oh no, the snow's going, but they made the most of it. I touched on it last week in the vlog. I'm really, really fat at the moment. Someone put together like a little compilation video of our hacks videos over the weekend. And I asked them to, and it's really cool, so thank you so much. And I literally flashed back to one about a year ago. And I was like, oh my gosh, I remember this time, I think it was this time last year, I was doing like, I really got back into running because I really love running. I don't like joining gyms so much because I feel like it's unnecessary because like you got the outdoors and I can't run on a treadmill anyway. I hate it, I get bored, but at least when you're outside you've got things to aim for. And I was doing this time last year about twice a week. I was probably doing like 2 10Ks. What's that, about 5-6 mile twice a week, plus walking the dogs morning and night. And I think I've always had this mentality where like, I've never ever felt thin, but I looked at that video and I was like, wow, I was in pretty good shape back then. Or I wasn't fat, but man, right now there's so much going on, and I think half the stuff that happened over Christmas and that made me just really want to eat to make me feel good. Wasn't that from a film? I'm unhappy because I eat, and I'm gonna eat because I'm unhappy, something like that. I don't know, but I think this week I might try and go for a run and try and get back into it again. Make the time, do you know what I mean? It's going to be hard because I'm going to London tomorrow and Wednesday, so I'm not exactly going to go around running around Hyde Park, but maybe tonight I'll go for a little run. Maybe. It's like kind of weird when you're a kid, you just kind of go on climbing frames and stuff. You just be like naturally fit as a fiddle, you wouldn't realise it. Maybe I'll just do some assault course. So I'll go on the rope swing right now. Is that wobbly tooth?
Yeah.
And do you like that?
Yeah.
You gonna miss it?
Yeah.
I don't want to see it. Are you being a dentist?
I got 4.
4 teeth? 4 wobbly teeth?
Yeah.
Are they all your front ones?
Yeah.
Woo! So one of the dry ice parcels arrived, we used that up. But the other one, where the guy was insisting that it was going to arrive, hasn't turned up. And today it probably will arrive. And I just wonder, because it's been in like a depot over the whole weekend. Apparently I ordered it and it was really expensive, Amy, even though we can now make it in fire extinguisher. It was like, I think it's about 90 quid in total, like really a lot of money. He's like, no, but apparently they only pay for standard delivery, which means they won't deliver dry ice at the weekends. Like, no! Alright, boy, just warming up now, huh? Good boy. You're a good boy.
And call Cinderella.
That's a great story, mate. You've been reading a story to yourself that you just wrote in the mirror, right?
Yeah. I didn't actually wrote that line.
Who wrote? Oh, someone else's story?
No!
Well, you wrote it, didn't you?
I wrote that line yesterday.
Oh, it's taken you 2 days. Bye, Mrs. B.
Bye.
Have a nice day at work. You're fab. Any kitchen hacks going on today? Can get inspired to your work?
No.
Have a lovely day.
Thank you. You too.
You too.
See you later.
Phoebe's not feeling too good, are you, mate? But you're going to see how it goes, right?
Yeah.
Remember, you can always come home with me and the pugs. They're up there and always watching. Like they're like from heaven or something, like pug angels.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a good day, mate. Bye. Alright, so today I'm testing some gadgets. We're bunching together a couple of smallish ones, and this thing cooks breakfast in one pan, so that's my breakfast. Wrap Master 3000. I tried to do this on a previous gadget video where got it out. I was told it was quite dangerous and all this stuff. It basically is a cling film master, which I'm praying will work. But I needed to order some extra, like, actual films for it, which is, you know, you can see why they're doing that. Naughty, naughty. Chopstick forks, so they kind of double up and do both. Yeah, so it's a knife and fork one end. And you turn it over and it's chopsticks. Pomegranate thing. Titanic. DJ dinner plate. And you can cook breakfast in this thing. So let's do it. The other thing I need to do is get some prep ready for Barshan. So tomorrow morning, first thing, I'm heading to London for 2 days. Tuesday is like a typical Barshan shoot. Then we've got a Patreon meetup in the evening, so we'll be hanging out with some of them. I've got to get some games ready, and I'm thinking old school like Twister and stuff like that, but I'll probably have to pop out later before I go again. So it's best to just nail this video, get it done, and then yeah, 2 days in London. The Wednesday, I think we're doing some sort of like game showy thing, so yes. And what I'm doing right now is just writing some notes on my phone of things I need from the shop. People walk around the shops and they're like, oh, look at that guy on his phone. I hope I'm not the only one that does it, because I'm looking at my phone because it's my shopping list. It's not a piece of paper. Very nearly got rid of my phone the other day. I'm really I'm struggling with my phone. It's on 100% at the moment, and I got a battery pack on the back of it, which with a full charge overnight, it does pretty much last the whole day. But doing what I do, I don't know, I've always had problems with iPhones. I don't know why. I love my iPhone. I'm kind of reluctant to lose it. But I was looking at the Google Pixel 2 or the Samsung, there's an S9 or something. I think it's like the only Apple thing I really have, and it's like all my songs are on there and I know how it works, and I just, in terms of work, like it makes things so easy, but we'll see. Maybe I'll get Stuart's advice tomorrow. The stage is set. Boston and Amy, they're kind of wandering this morning. Settle down, guys. Come on. You're the director and you're the producer. Let's do this. The gadget video is going okay, apart from the first one I had to drink tea, which is over there. Ooh. Get so many tea infuser gadgets, I still try it, and one day I'm thinking one day it just might click. Did that for coffee for me. I just can't stand tea, and I know I'm going to get comments on this video. It'll be up before this one, so I'm sure there will be some that go, I can't believe you're English and you don't like tea. Ashton's is the same as well, we just don't like it. Like a good coffee. Just trying to show you what I can see. I don't know if it's going to focus on it. I can see the dogs. They were like peering at the sausages through there, but there's like some insane steam coming up from this, but I don't think this camera's going to pick it up. They're going bonkers for it. I don't know how I've done it, guys, but I've just finished doing the gadget video, and I've managed to get the film in there, so when you go like that, it cuts it off, and it's awesome. It's still there now. I'm now like the cling film master. I've just been cling filming everything in that kitchen. I'm just like, yes, that gadget's really cool now I've got it to work. Kind of want to cling film my car. It's another way of wrapping your car, right? Whoa! Wow, that has been a full-on edit so far. It's like, oh my gosh, 10:03. I'm so happy with how this video's turned out, and the cling film thing, the fact that we've managed to ace that is insane. I'm just so excited. I nearly mulled over wrapping the pugs in cling film a minute ago. Not good. So I'm just doing one final watch of it. There's a video going up this week where I've edited it all, and like I did a throwback and I didn't zoom the video up, so there's like a little bit of video just in the middle of my chest. The Heston Blumenthal recipe, that's on, and I just don't want to make that mistake again, so I'm just proof watching for like the 4th time, and then we'll upload it. And yeah, I've got to go get some goodies for Barshans tomorrow. We've got one of the games I'm going to play is like, do you remember them fishing games? You know, we had like a fishing rod and there's like a magnet on the end. I'm going to do it so guys have got to wear something around their head, so they've got to like fish it out with their head. And also I might just get Twister as well. Just put up last week's vlog. People seem to be loving it. Secret vlog club. All right. And more importantly, I've realised that this tiara has been in my hair the whole day. Oh yeah, did answer the door a minute ago. I can't remember if I said or not that the other dry ice package that was sent out has arrived. There it is. And it's actually full of nothing. I gave it a shake a minute ago and there's nothing in there. Ah! I saw this really cool idea on Pinterest over the weekend where it was about how you set up an email account for your child. And we should have done this years ago. So anyone that's got a newborn on the way or whatever, you set up an email address for them and you email photos to that email address whenever you get them on your phone or whatever, so that when they log into that inbox in 5-10 years time, that they've got all these memories. So that's what I'm probably going to do right now for Chloe and Phoebe. And I'm also going to set up some Instagrams and stuff for them because they're seriously getting into this whole online world and I want them to at least have their name secured before they get, oh yeah, I'll do that. And it's like, oh. So when the time is right, one day we will tell you what those handles are, but they probably won't use them yet. Well, hopefully they'll want to take on My Virgin Kitchen. We're not going to push them to do that, but like they keep saying they want to. But it's kind of like how I have Mr. Barry Lewis and Becky has Mrs. Barry handles. It's just kind of like, I guess, future-proofing that for them. So, yeah. Chloe's going to have a pomegranate seed. Do you like it? Why not?
That's disgusting.
Disgusting?
I'm gonna put it in the bin.
Put it in the bin, alright. I've got something I think you might like.
Okay.
It's not a pomegranate seed.
Oh.
Okay?
Yeah.
Do you like pomegranate seeds? Okay, I think we established that. But watch. It's a dirty, so don't touch it too much, DJ plate. Whack, 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 whack. You're a DJ now.
How do you do that? How do you
Spin the plate. Alright, I better clean it first. You don't know, like a baked bean flying around it. I haven't had a chance to wash it. I've been editing all day. I'm going to wash it right now, okay? Oh my gosh, folks, I've come out. I've got to walk the dogs in this later. I did say I was going to go for a run tonight, but this is really putting me off. And I'm just running so late. So I'm going to go into a shop called Argos, and they're going to have in there, hopefully one of those fishing games. And then we have like a rods with a magnet on it, and then also Twister. So let's hopefully see if they got that. And then hope that the rain goes off so that I can walk the dogs later and not get absolutely drenched. But at least it's not snow. I am recording. I thought I'd just come and say goodnight to you.
Good night.
Because I'm not going to see you properly, am I, for 2 days?
Going to London.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Do you want to go?
No, doing Barshin's filming.
Boston. For 2 days?
Yeah, going to meet some people in the evening tomorrow night that help support Barshin's, and then we've got 2 days of filming, yeah. Maybe your tooth will be gone by then.
Yeah. Yes, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed your tooth's gone.
My tooth has never fallen out at school.
Well, that's good.
Always falls out at home.
That's because we make you eat sticky toffees that'll make it pull it out. It's a DJ dinner plate.
Oh.
So you can pretend to be a DJ now while you have your dinner. I'm probably going to give it away.
Oh, that isn't.
Well, unless you want it. If you desperately want it, I'll keep that one.
I desperately want it.
There is a spoon here somewhere as well.
So does that mean even if I put things like broccoli on
Oh yeah, you have to eat whatever's on the plate. And I've got another plate that's a board game, but I put that in my book about a hack. That's what you can do with kids. You can make a little board game, or you can do it with ice cube trays. Morning everyone, it's Tuesday, which for some reason the last couple of weeks has been my favourite day of the week, but today I'm a little sad. Because, why am I sad?
You're going to London?
I am going to London. I do like going to Barshin's, but one, it's a long way. Two, I hate being away from the family. Chloe was like being quite clingy this morning, going, please don't go, Daddy. And three, afterwards, I'm absolutely exhausted from it. But it's all good. It's all good. Hopefully it'll be fun to get to meet lots of folks tonight as well. Pugs are all good. Well, Amy is. Don't know where Boston is. Probably waiting to be fed. So I am running late. I'm going to walk to the train station. All right? You okay?
Yeah, fine, thank you.
Mrs. B's off today. And you're not going to get any sofas delivered.
Wow.
I'm not going to force you to do any hacks.
No.
Alright.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know.
I'm going to come back and there'll be a sofa or something.
A day in the house on my own.
I know. But which sofa are you going to sit on? Alright, Chloe.
Yeah.
Give me some skin, man. You have a good day. Bye. How's that tooth? Alright? Oh my gosh. I'm on the train, can't be bothered to sit down, it's too busy. I'm going to stand all the way to London for 2.5 hours.
To London Paddington.
Right, this is our studio for today and tomorrow. Barsham's filming. Me and Paul are here. Actually, it's normally Chris as well, isn't it?
It's too early in the day to see my face.
You can live stream in 4K in this studio. It's insane. Oh, this is way too. This is above Barsham's normal budget, but we're in here, and this is where people are going to come and meet us later. Yeah. We have the TV though. That's familiarisation. This is a big room.
It's a huge room.
Last time I was in here, they had a big like raised platform, but I don't know.
Didn't they have like a Christmas set last time I saw them?
Oh yeah. They had like a whole Christmas ghetto grotto, the ghetto grotto. But these things actually, the rigs come down. They can lower each of those individual sections. It's crazy. Right, best crack on. And I'm going to get you on the vlog, Ryan, alright? Morning. That's our studio down there. It's massive. Right. That is the biggest studio we've ever been in. Right, Stuart's going to hum the Thunderbirds tune when it starts. Wow. Love how we're making the room smaller.
One of those death traps.
Yeah.
I'm not splashing out. Please, I can so see that. There it is. Oh, that way. Yeah.
Doable? Yeah.
I cannot do it. I can't do
Yeah, we're leaving the eyes off it.
Super fun.
Kind of sinister.
Riyadh's going to have recurring nightmares now.
Are you going to go?
He goes,
No?
the best director goes to Riyadh, Romania. If he can pull this,
Just tangling the Oscars.
him and Guillermo del Toro.
Alright, calm before the storm. Just done Barsham's filming. We've set up all the patrons coming here that we've invited. So we're going to do this. A couple of them have arrived. I'm just chilling. Ordered about 1 billion pizzas. Let's see how we go.
Video, we're like, oh, where is it? 'Cause on a Friday we watch.
Doing a really sneaky pan on my vlog here. This is behind the scenes.
We watch Ashams, and then if Nerds put one up, Nerdcube, we just may watch him. So we don't watch telly anymore.
Oh yeah. Staying so late in the YouTube building for a change that we can't get out. We've got to go through the Google building. This is cool artwork, man.
We're trapped.
Unless we go out here.
We can't get out. YouTube's absorbing us.
We're locked in the YouTube building. Ah. Oh, I like that's a banana skin. That's clever. This feels so weird. It feels like this should actually be moving. It's like having been in a hotel, like yeah, it's out. Yeah. They say they do the. That's all with post-it notes, mate.
IT.
This is where they did the stand up to cancer thing. Wow.
Bubble Bobble is my favourite, definitely.
Would you like to explain the architecture of the house up here?
I think it's Victorian, or
Yeah.
it could be Edwardian, but it's been
I think it... Oh wow, I thought it was the moon then. It's the light.
yeah. See, it's not going to be easy. There
Yeah.
you go.
Oh, look at that. It's like the Ghostbusters building, right?
It is.
Paul?
I said if I could buy that, I'd repaint it and make it look like the Ghostbusters firehouse.
Yeah.
Wouldn't take too much work at all.
This is a bit sketchy. This might be the shadiest room I've stayed in a while. And the door doesn't even lock properly. The hell is this? I've got a lovely view of the gambling outside. Beautiful.
Are you coming back tonight?
I'll be back tonight at some stage, yeah.
Wow, cool.
Alright, you have a nice day at school, alright? Good morning, London. Just checked in with the family. Good to speak to them, but they're busy, obviously, being the whole school run and stuff. Looks like a bit of a wet one. I mean, this hotel has really freaked me out. I literally just got into bed, dumped my clothes down. Gonna go have a shower in a minute. I can't explain it though. It kind of felt like someone was in the room with me last night. I just like it felt like there was not a ghost. It's just weird. Yeah, and that door didn't lock properly. It didn't open properly because it didn't. I don't know. It's weird. This whole room's really freaked me out. But in terms of location, it's like probably one of the best hotels I've ever had because where I need to be is pretty much there. Alright, it's a very eerie room. I think it's even the towels shaped like bows that are freaking me out. The shower was amazing though. I do find that a lot sometimes. The worst hotels have the best showers. I've just spoke to a restaurant around the corner that do really nice food. And I'm meeting Stuart there for some breakfast. So best dash. Make dry ice out of that. Where they filmed the Spice Girls video, Wannabe, in there. I think I've said that before. We've literally just taken the biggest turn ever. I think I was like there and I went up there, and I could have just gone under the subway, but hey ho. Let's go find Stuart. Oh, they do these amazing donuts there, Crosstown Donuts. Might get some for the guys in a bit. Have an Eggs Benedict. This is actually delicious. Well, in fact I haven't eaten any yet, but I've had a mushroom. There you go. Just notice this is all string and pins. Some art decor inspiration. Day 2, back in the studio.
Well, in that case, we'll have to be on you.
So day 2, pretty tired today. Bit of filming. Try and get home earlier than normal. That was my hungry hippos from a previous Bartians that I've left here. Sent Ryan out to get some donuts a minute ago. These are amazing. I'm just going to put this in the light. Are you going to have one of these?
I wish.
I think
They're not vegan.
there's not a vegan one there.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, there's a peanut butter jelly one
I miss
there.
them.
Oh, they are so good. Yeah, just not be vegan for a day.
No, I can't. It's
This is going to be my game. Simple, pie face.
I'm holding back because if I tell you
I like 4-day-old cream in my bag as well.
I don't worry, I expect the bear.
Be alright, do you think, Chris? This is going to be alright?
It's full of preservatives, it'll be fine.
Yeah?
I'm not going to eat it.
Yeah, it'll be alright. This is some sort of blockbuster game for Stuart's channel. It's quite nice because I get to actually have a break. We filmed a lot of videos. And it's like a zoo up there from the cafe bit of YouTube. Every now and then, big executives look down at us like we're in a zoo. The animals. I might just wander on to the middle of this video for no reason whatsoever. Alright, just got off the train, walking home. It's 10:30 at night. I normally get the train back and I'm not really home till like midnight, so we're doing pretty well with that regard. It's actually really baking. In fact, if it was last week, the trains were all banned and stopped anyway, but if it was last week, I'd be absolutely freezing right now. I feel like I should get my shorts and t-shirt on actually. Stuart and I over breakfast this morning, we were just talking about like Barshins in general, how cool it was to actually meet patrons and stuff, and like we're kind of like also sort of saying, like, why do we do it? The bottom line is we enjoy it, and like when we actually meet the patrons as well, that really kind of sunk in and made it worthwhile and kind of justified the reasons why we do it, if that makes sense. Like Stuart and I make no money, we actually lose money when we do Barshins, but it's good that we can pay the others, and like for their CV, people like Chris and Izzy have managed to get some sort of jobs and, you know, placements off the back of doing Barshins, so that's kind of what we do it. But Stuart and I have got itchy feet a little bit. We're kind of mulling over doing like a video podcast or something. We've been talking about a few little things that we might do. It'll still probably be Barshins themed in some way, but yeah, we both said we both need something else to maybe do together as a project in some way, so watch this space. And the other news that's happened whilst I was at Barshins filming today, we had an email and we are 100% getting the keys to the new house next Friday. So we're staying in the current house for a couple more weeks. I'll be able to get in there, maybe get some trades in there, do some painting, carpets and stuff. Of course I'll be able to show you guys, but how cool is that? Get the keys next Friday. I think Mrs. Barry's very excited. Hello. Hello. What's up, Phoebes?
Morning.
Morning. How are you?
Tired.
Are you tired? You don't look tired. You look beautiful.
I'm really tired.
It doesn't show. Are you feeling good? No. No? Oh, great.
He's wearing Christmas pajamas even though it's not Christmas.
And are you wearing Christmas pajamas?
Oh, well, only my top.
That's a reindeer thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
How have you been? You have a nice couple of days?
Yeah.
Was it peaceful without that? What's that? Is that chocolate porridge?
No.
What is it?
Giant chocolate Weetabix.
Oh, wow. Other brands are available.
They're giant.
They're giant ones. Oh, it's actually real size. You've got man size Weetabix.
They're real size, but the girls have never really.
Oh, yeah.
They normally have the mini ones, so they think these
Oh.
are giant, not normal.
Yeah, they normally get the little teeny bite-sized ones. So you feeling okay, Phoebes?
No.
No? Oh, okay. Oh, no. Are you alright, Mrs. B?
Breakfast, I'm fine.
Any news? Anything going on?
No.
Nothing major happening? No. No. Not till next Friday.
I mean, you've got a whole house to pack.
Apart from Mother's Day.
Oh yeah, it's Mother's Day on Sunday, isn't it?
Keep reminding Daddy.
I just did get reminded by this one. It's like the kids have learnt what headphones are since I've been away for 2 days. Just going for a little trot, and I realised I got quite a cool phone call about 3 o'clock today. I'm going to try and do the transparent tacos, but at 3 I've got a phone call with a very big manufacturer of things for the kitchen. I won't go into it too much yet. We're trying to work on bringing something to life, some sort of cool merch in the form of a kit, and hopefully multiple stuff, but it's going to take a long time. Girls, I'm fairly certain that's cheating.
We are setting up a fish game.
Yeah. I left the Hungry Hippos
What?
at YouTube building so people could borrow it and use it.
Oh, okay.
I think Amy's excited by it. Wondering what's going on. I'm just catching up on some posts that's arrived. These taco trucks might be for today's video because I'm going to try and do some transparent tacos I don't know. I've got these books. Well, I've got 2 of them. My phone bill's under there. Roald Dahl's Revolting, Even More Revolting Recipes and Completely Revolting Recipes. Well, what I found is that half the ones in here are in there, but it could be a really cool thing for Phoebe and Chloe to do on camera. I don't know, like, you guys' thoughts on that. There's a really cool simple one for like sherbet straws, which I'd never realised you could do before. There's the cake from Matilda, which I've never ever done before. I've never seen before, sorry, Matilda. I've always been like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory on repeat. Steamship gadget, steamer, steam comes through the boat. This is actually a razor for carrots, just like a shaver, except they put one of them on. The other thing that's arrived, hopefully, is soy lecithin powder, and I think it's liquid glycerin, which helps make the transparent filmy stuff. So that will hopefully make us make the tacos today. I am very tired, guys. Do you know what? I feel like I should just get in that bed with you. Is that all right? Can I just sleep in there? I'm so exhausted from Barshins. Always happens. One of the patrons that I met was like, "You're going to be tired. I'm going to see you say that on the vlog." I am, but we're going to do this. Let's push on, okay? Because we need time for next week's house move. Get ahead of time, yeah? Vlog. I'm doing this transparent taco thing, and I really don't think this is going to work. This looks so weird. It's not working, guys. It's I've made 2 different mixes now, and I just can't get it to just work at all. So I'm just like, I'm more worried about my call that I've got in a bit, which is obviously a lot more important in the long run. So I'm a bit tired, so I might just write this off. In fact, I hardly ever do this. I normally try and pull it through. So I'm gonna do like maybe 1 more attempt at it. But other than that, I'm just gonna bin it off. Which is a shame, because there's some really funny moments in the video. Ooh. Whoops. But look, can you see that? Don't think we want it to look like that, do we? So, yeah. Oh my gosh, this is so intense. I rang Mrs. Barry a minute ago going, I don't think I can do it. She's like, don't worry, take your time, go outside and breathe. And I'm like, don't need to breathe, it's not working. I want it to work, but from this, let me show you. Bearing in mind right now, this doesn't mean it's worked at all, okay? It doesn't. To this thing, but watch. You just need a very thin amount, like that. Okay, might need a little more than that. Just enough to cover the pan, like that. See, that's transparent. So this has got to now dry out for anything between 12 to 24 hours. Yay! I've had a look at them, and there's ones that are a teeny bit too thin, but there's others that I think they might work. And the really frustrating thing is I'm not gonna know until tomorrow. So tomorrow's video in my mind was gonna be finishing this off. But if it doesn't, then I'll be like, I probably won't put it up, and I would have lost another 2 days because I've been so far ahead. I'm like, yes! Which would help with the house move next week. Never mind. Just thought I'd start making an edit on that transparent bit of the footage already, and this just freaked me out. I brought Homer in here. I don't know why. I wanted some company. That sounds really weird, doesn't it? But I was like this. Actually thought there's a real person there. Used to be even worse with the Queen one. Step over furniture land. Now, at the Barshans meet, there was a lovely lady that came all the way from Holland and gave the girls some nice gifts as well, which I'll give to them later. But also some cheesy chip Lucky Bites. Boston? You alright, mate? God, they're getting through those. Well, a little bit of good news. I just did my phone call about the Virgin Kits thing. So there'll be like a baking kit, there'll be a veggie prep kit, time-saving kit, starter kit, things like that, where they're just going to box it together, but really good quality stuff. But I'm going to design it. I'm going to have it input into how it feels, how it looks. I don't know whether to go like novelty or something where it generally is awesome. So I'm really excited about that. We're going to have a meeting in about a month's time for it, but as of now, I've just wrote down some ideas. I've got to sort of like get how I want it to feel in your hand, if that makes sense. So it actually just feels like good quality. But that's cool. We might just sell them on Amazon, or they've said, oh, we could pitch it into the shops in the UK and maybe even beyond. Like, oh my gosh. So that's cool. It's just a lot of work. But hopefully it'll be worth it. I could do like a Kickstarter for it as well if needs be. I should be thinking about the house move as much though, really, shouldn't I? That's what Mrs. Barry will be telling me. I gotta be honest, guys. This is not going well. They've been there for about 4 hours now, and it says between 12 and 24. So I know I've got a lot more time to go. I'm just using this one as an example. So this is a smaller one, which obviously will take a little less time. It's just still wet. It's not really moving, and I'm not hopeful for any of it. Even the big giant one I've done, it just all looks a bit, I don't know, it looks a bit weird. That I'm pinning my hopes on this one actually, because I think I went a little thicker with it. I just think this is all sorts of wrong, and I'm genuinely thinking to myself, I'm going to wake up in the morning with these pans. I'm going to leave them out. I probably won't be able to leave them out like this. I'll have to negotiate that with Mrs. B. And this video might not actually happen now. It's been an emotional roller coaster today. Wow. If it doesn't work, I think I'll do something fun tomorrow, like a giant Dorito. Right, I'm now doing the old crisp, transparent crisp method with this, and then I'm gonna make a potato stock again, but I'm gonna put actual sweet corn in with it, so that it's like a potato sweet corn, so we have transparent corn tortillas. This is my last hope. Alright. Sometimes there are days when you think, I shouldn't have done a video today. This is one of them, but I'm enjoying it. That's the main thing. Chloe, I've had a really bonkers day. I have, yeah. Have you had a bonkers day? No? No? Just a nice day, is it?
Yeah.
Great.
I'm gonna get really old.
Alright. Phoebs, you playing fishing, are you?
Yeah.
No two-handed fishing, alright?
Ah, that one's the wrong one.
Alright, mate.
Hello.
Hello. I've just made a sweet corn potato stock, but we're reusing the potatoes and the sweet corn for dinner. Well, it's been a weird day with this, Mrs. B, I've got to tell you.
Yeah?
Yeah. Been weird. Much more confident with this, folks. Phoebe's been a fishing expert. Chloe's eating my dinner. Poor Mrs. Barry sat there with all the pans there. I might retire transparent recipes after this. This has been like pretty full on. So I'm going to bake that, and it should be a transparent sheet. And then I've got some backup ones, little diddy ones there, so I can fry those in the morning. Fingers crossed. That's fingers crossed. So that letter I just posted was into the solicitors. Now that's gone in, it's legally nothing that can be done. That house, in fact I did just walk past it about 2 minutes ago, is now ours. So next Friday, that's it. We're getting the keys and there's nothing that can be done. We actually have 2 houses now. Woo. Good morning, guys. Not the greatest start to a Friday. Had a little bit of a power cut last night, which reset the oven. So when I left the transparent things, tortillas in there to dry out, effectively recreating a dehydrator, which has just arrived actually. Do you know, the postman knocked on the door at 7 AM, woke everyone up in the house. We were running a little bit late, to be fair, alarm clock. We were all like, oh my gosh. Dehydrator's arrived, but the actual shelving on it is too thin to even do this anyway, so it's more for fruit and jerky. So I'll do that, and biltong, I'll do videos on that, that'd be cool. But what that means is probably this weekend, I want to try and finish that element that I was trying to do there. I'll try and do that, so you probably won't see it on the vlog. But today instead, I promised a giant Tim Tam / penguin recently, and I ordered a big mug. So I'm going to try and do that, because that'd be good. And it shouldn't fail. Shouldn't? Would you believe it, folks? There is still... Oh no. I thought that was snow, but it's actually fluff from possibly some sort of teddy bear. Yeah, I thought there was still some snow, guys. Looks like it from afar. It's really weird feeling today. Yesterday was quite a weird day in a way. A few bits of bad news, a few bits of good news, and I think topping it off with the oven this morning when we woke up, but hey ho, we'll go again, it's no worries. But this time next week, literally, we'll be like so buzzing and excited because we're getting the keys to the new house. I think the dogs are going to be excited. The kids are a little bit, they're excited, and I think they're a bit sad at the same time because of their bedrooms, so we're going to try and make them look as similar as we can. And I never experienced a house move when I was their age, so I can imagine they must be a little bit apprehensive, but I'm sure once we get in there they'll love it. And yeah, it's just a bit surreal. It's will happen very quickly. It's like you're in a zoo.
I'm really waiting to clean the shower.
So one thing I said this year I was going to do is keep it real and ultimately not wear myself out. And today I started to get all my stuff ready to do a video, and I'm just like, I don't feel like mentally like 100% like to do a video. I feel like the whole making the transparent taco thing and the fail, it's just kind of like this week kind of been like, and also the travel with Barshin is just kind of like, I'm done with it. And I've already got this Sunday's video and tonight's video in the bag. I'll have to edit you guys tomorrow, but so I think I'm going to prep for next week. I'm going to just get mentally ready for it so that I don't just burn myself out, which is such a bad thing to do. And I like being 100% for my videos, so that's what I'll do. So for example, on Monday as it stands, my mum's coming over. I've got a gadget that makes homemade sausages with the skins, so that should be fun and also quite useful because a lot of people can't get British sausages here in the UK. So I'm going to do loads of prep today and probably just hang with Mrs. Barry a little bit as well. We're by KFC. I can smell chicken, so they've actually got the chicken back in stock at last. I nearly bought a phone just then, didn't I?
I hate going in those shops. Absolutely hate it.
I didn't buy it though, did I?
No.
I was a good boy. Yeah, they need. It was a salesman. It wasn't
When you
me.
came over, I was next to you. Do you want to have one? No, we're alright, thank you. And then I went off.
Yeah, well, I
And then
needed
you
to
were
find
like,
out.
Oh, yes.
Huh?
I was like, no, you said no when you walk away.
Right, we've got back, and I'm attempting again to make a corn and potato kind of basting. The other one's kind of perished, so I'm going to just do that over the weekend. If I can pull that video together as a bonus video really now, then that'll go up. I nearly bought a phone, Mrs. B.
You did?
And
I stopped you.
you did stop me. But we also went to a shop where like they sell bits and bobs for Mother's Day, which is this Sunday, didn't we? Mm-hmm. And this lady's like now wants to be our interior designer basically. We were there for like nearly an hour and a half. I was going to film it, but I felt bad because she was like really passionate about it.
Yeah.
And
She's a lovely lady.
she was. So
lovely.
learned all about pastel colours, didn't we?
Yes, we did. And colours to go with our teal safer.
Yeah.
So-
Apparently we've made a good choice with teal, she said.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I knew. See? I knew.
can you do me a favour and turn the heat down? I'm about to burn my hand. This is my massive Starbucks mug. Nowhere near as big as the mug that was ordered for the giant Tim Tam, which I'm probably going to do next week. I've just done my planning. Got my mum making sausages with me, right, Mrs. B?
Hello.
Goes up in the loft just then. Go up in the loft, and what do I see?
You call me? Very excited.
Look, I found 2 coconut flavoured Toblerones in the loft. Like big ones. I ordered these, I remember now, I ordered these because we had them. I brought them back from somewhere.
Coming back from, I wouldn't say Italy.
Yeah, I think it was Italy or
And
somewhere.
you ate it all, and I was really annoyed.
You were like, I want the coconut, I wanted to try it. I was like, sorry, I
ate it.
gobbled it. So I ordered some replacement ones and they just must have gone straight in the gadget box, which upstairs.
So they've not been in the loft for like years.
No, nearly, but I have also been up in the loft and there are an insane amount of gadgets up there. It's scary. It's scary how much is up there.
Wait to move those out.
Yeah, that's why we need a new house. That's the reason. How are you feeling about the house? Like, you know, this time next week we'll probably be in there wandering around, opening cupboards, finding bodies and stuff. That's
Going
surreal.
up in the loft and finding who knows what. No, I'm excited. I'm really looking forward to it now. I just feel very, very unprepared and unorganised for it, and I'm thinking, yeah.
We'll be alright.
So much to do.
We've got these guys to help. Toblerone update. It's melted into one big triangular thing. Like all of it, the whole way down. But I think we'll still eat it. We might melt it down, put it on a cake. So it's like the calm before the storm.
Yeah,
A cup of tea with Mrs. Barry, or a cup of coffee.
I'm making the most of the 5 minutes I have before I go get the girls.
Oh yeah, because they're going to come home and be like, ah!
Come home and they've got the optician, so
Oh yeah, and Phoebe's got hockey.
and hockey, so it's just going to be one mad rush
Yep.
tonight.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Right, you?
Yeah.
How was school?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You going to the opticians?
Yeah. And also I got the everywhere bear from school. And
You got an everywhere bear from school. What does that mean?
the everywhere bear. Oh, I'll get it. So.
We all want to know what that is.
So I got a postcard with it, and what will you do? You write what you did.
Oh wow, so you can share people on Monday.
Yeah.
Well, we better have a fun weekend then, haven't we?
Yeah. And I can write that I went to the opticians.
What did you say?
I've got a pen pal.
You've got a pen pal.
Yeah.
Where are they from?
Wolverhampton.
Wolverhampton.
Yeah.
And how and why have you got a pen pal?
I don't know because they always do it in year 5.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Is it a boy or girl?
Go.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow. Did you tell them that you do a little bit of videos on YouTube?
No, not yet. I
'Cause
haven't.
she better see you. This is like advanced pen pals, baby.
Hello. We've got another one. We've got another one.
Right. Oh, you got. Oh.
Maybe you should.
Table face.
That's the
So
wrong
you should be
way.
sat down properly on the
Yeah,
chair.
that's
you
what-
knocked it.
We've got more. Okay.
Right. Turn sit once. No. Oh. I just hear. That's a perfect shot. What's your arm, Chloe?
Ah! Now I've got square cream on me.
Alright folks, little update on the taco situation. I've just made it. This is way clearer than any one I've ever done before. Like, this is the same recipe for the crisps. So you fry that and that makes it even clearer. I don't think I'm going to do this as a video. I'm not sure. So for the vlog, just enjoy this moment of transparent taco-ness before it's fried, which I might do tomorrow. I'm just kind of fed up of doing transparent stuff. Hello, Phoebes. Look, transparent taco. I just popped to the in-laws and they've very kindly donated me their fryer. Right, Phoebes?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to cook this, get this to the lowest temperature. I have one shot, literally, in the words of Eminem. Well, I have some spares to try out on, but I only have one. I mean, it's not even amazing looking. It's starting to break a bit here. But what I'll do is I'll fry it and then trim it, because frying it will give it some strength. Alright, rest in peace, little taco shell. It kind of stuck together, guys. Yeah, that ain't... It's clear though, look at that. I might revisit this again one day. But for now, I don't want to tack about it. Folks, I have just walked the dogs. It is 10:15 at night on a Friday. I was going to end the vlog, but it's been chaotic. Fried stuff everywhere. I've made one more batch. I've got, actually this is left over from earlier that's just drying out naturally, and it is nearly dried. My aim with this one is that I cut it and then shape it into a tortilla and see if that'll work. These are 2 new ones that I couldn't fit in the oven, so they're just going to dry out. Kind of like being 6 hours behind that. I've still got a few more that I might put into this other pans. Still got a bit more, put it in that pan there. And I've got 4 more tins in there. We're just going to give it one more shot. I do not give up easily, folks. Good morning, Saturday. These are some that I've left out overnight. I would normally end the vlog on a Friday, but I figured let's just give it one last shot. So I've got 4 in the oven again. Another 3 that have been, this is room temperature overnight. It's gone a little gummy. I don't want to touch it too much. Hopefully, so this is what happens to it. Where is it? When it dries out overnight naturally, it goes like this. It took absolutely ages for that, but that was the thing I can't work out. That's what it's like when it's on the edge of the pan. Oh, here we go. I'm just trying to show you. Look. That is straight off the pan like that, just left out. So my theory was if I left it like that, because that's fine, that is perfect. I can then fry it. If I left it out overnight, that would work. So I did that, and I've just started to get a little edge on it there. So I'm trying to shape it here. I've made this sort of custom thing on a glass with a bit of cling film to try and shape it and curve it. But it's not drying, and then it's starting to sort of go all funny this side. For some reason this side's still hanging out. Oh no, it's not. No, that's completely wrong. Well, that's not worked. But I don't know why it dries on the metal, like on the pan like that, so quickly, and not there. I just don't get that. But it doesn't matter. If that is the case, I've got 3 other versions of that here in the circular tins, okay? See, there's a couple in there. See that one there? That's actually looking okay at the moment. We'll just see what happens. What's up, girls? This is the girls' party.
Yeah, this is a maths quiz for Chloe with her learning skills.
Ah.
Which one of these are correct, Chloe? The bottom. Okay. Well done, you're correct.
Hey! We've got a little computer programmer here.
I forgot to get a hyperlink on this one. Which one is it?
Hyperlink? What? Alright. I'm going downstairs to play with my Lego. Just need to show the vlog here. Alright, Boston. It's Mother's Day. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
Yeah, I'm taking the kids out, yeah?
Alright then.
You look after my starch.
All the pressure.
Bye.
I'm not touching it.
We're going to go shopping. Can't kids? Hello. We're going shopping. What are we getting Mummy for Mother's Day? Pyjamas, nice. Because we're lazy. You want to do the stairs, do you? Been in too many lifts this week. No, G for ground.
Oh yeah.
Doors closing.
Alright guys?
Yeah. Yes.
It's not moving. There you go. Now we're going down.
Oh, that feels weird.
This is the bank that Daddy used to work in, Phoebes, right? Chloe? I used to work in here years ago. Right? You found what you want, have you?
How much is it?
What do you think?
It is. Wait, yeah, that's cool.
Why did we get Mum a Mother's Day present and put it in a bag like that? One answer. You. We got some sausage rolls. Was that fun?
Yeah.
Cool. Daddy daycare done.
Hello. Hello. We are on our way back from shopping for Mummy, and we're nearly there. I don't know actually why I choose like that bag. Yeah, it's a bit awkward. But never mind. I think she'll like it.
Ah, vlog, I've taken one out of the oven and this has potential. I've got 2 more that look, one looks cracked and this one is definitely cracked in one area, but it's my dummy thing. I'm gonna get a little bit of water, a tiny paintbrush, and try and, if I wet it, try and be able to manipulate it a little bit. This is, I don't know. Because then obviously I go to all that effort and I got to fry it again. What do you think, Amy? We have got 2 more taco shells. This one is actually better shaped, but it's drying out down the bottom at the moment to hold it. This one is already pretty stable. I've got to just prune it. So I've got my mini food things. Gonna try and just make it look a little bit neater. And I've got maybe 1 or 2 more. So, Chloe's supposed to be helping Mrs. Barry, but you're being a robot instead. She's supposed to be helping packing. Don't worry, robot. Are you okay over there?
No.
Amongst all of my
No.
junk.
No.
The good thing is I've got 3. 1, 2, 3. And some of these ones that I was going to leave out at room temperature, I just thought, you know what? I'm feeling good. I'm going to bung it in the oven for 10 minutes at a much higher temperature. And it's come out a charm. It's just shaping it. This one, not so much. But hey, we got things to do now. Alright, here goes nothing. I've got some transparent tacos here. A couple of spare ones, maybe just to test the temperature. And this could still be a video. Oh my gosh. It's worked. I've managed to get all 4 to work. I don't know how. But, for example, look at this one. Our transparent taco shell. I'm gonna like give it a little trim around the edge a little bit, but look. All right, this doesn't look like a scene where I'll tell you that it's worked, but it has. This is a spare one that I've just made. All right, look at that. I was gonna call this video, this vlog, I don't want to taco about it. I just got really rushed down there. The mess is because of my battery ran out. I'm like, I'm trying to get just one picture. So it all went a bit crazy. Boston, I think, is eating a bit of lettuce or meat or something, but it's all good. I cannot believe we've managed to pull that video out the bag. Like, genuinely, that video was dead and buried. I was fine. I didn't really mind about it, but I was like, you know what? When I was so close every time, I was just going to keep persevering. So fingers crossed, I can get that video edited. Maybe Monday, maybe tonight, because it's Mother's Day tomorrow, so we're going to spend time with our mothers. Ah, we've done it. I've finished editing my video and it's only 6 o'clock at night, which means I still have a little bit of my weekend. Oh, but no, I don't, because I now have to edit you. But that's okay. We've extended the vlog to Saturday. How's your afternoon? You went around with your friends, didn't you?
I did.
Was it fun?
Yeah, but I made the mistake of letting the girls take their bikes.
All right.
And not me, so I had to run to keep up with Chloe.
Leave a transparent taco there for Mrs. B as well.
Thank
You fancy it?
Thanks.
It's been the story of this week.
And do you know what? It was really lovely and warm out there. So Phoebe was riding a bike in a t-shirt, and then I suddenly thought, this time last week we were building snowmen.
Good point. So this week has had some big ups and big downs, but we have got through it, and next week promises to be really exciting. With the Friday, we'll probably show you around the house. We might as well show you a little bit, now that it's ours. Woo. So from Amy, hello. All right, Chloe?
Yeah, I got my nails painted.
You got your nails painted, yeah, fab. Have you had a good week? Say goodbye. From Chloe. From Phoebe, say goodbye, mate.
Bye.
Had a good week?
Yeah.
Boston somewhere. From Mrs. B.
Goodbye.
And from me, your host. Goodbye. What a mental week. Bye.